Um, hi. Hi. I don't know what to say. I can't stop freaking shaking. Oh my god, that might be the most nerve-wracking thing I have done in my entire life. Christ almighty. God, I can finally breathe out. It's happened. We did it. We actually did it. 3D debut actually freaking happened. Whew. There's been so much work going into this behind the scenes. All those months and months ago when I got asked by Staff-san, "Hey Ike, what do you want to do for your 3D?" So I came up with some ideas, and I just completely, unironically, just said okay, so for the very end, I would like to sing with Hatsune Miku. And they didn't say no. They didn't say no. They said oh, that's a nice idea. And then months passed. Months and months. So I was not expecting it to happen. But then one day I just get a ping from staff just saying "Okay, Ike, so regarding you, your guest, your guest being Hatsune Miku," I'm just "What do you mean? You got her?" She said yes. And yeah. Here we are. I want to thank everybody that made an appearance during the 3D. Thank you to Shu, Luca, and Vox for making a very funny appearance during the prison segment. I would have loved for Luca to be present as a guard too, but he ended up being on the intercom because he was feeling a little bit under the weather. Thank you to Shinkun for busting me out, and thank you to everybody that came in during the call segment, and thank you to the lovely, lovely JP members that joined me during the book signing segment, and thank you to Kagami Sacho for singing with me, and of course, thank you to Krypton Future Media and Miku-chan for making one of my childhood dreams come true. I still cannot believe it's real. I genuinely can't. So yeah, in case you were wondering why I was freaking out during the whole thing building up to this, now you know. Now you know, and it's also one of the most expensive things I've ever done. There was a lot of work that had to be done behind the scenes. And I also want to give a big shout out to, because we had custom instrumentals during this, for Sign, Mukuro Attack, and Minna Miku Miku ni Shite Ageru. We had custom instrumentals, so I want to give a fat, massive shout out to Satoji-san, who made the instrumental for Tyrant, if you remember that. I believe they also made the instrumental for Ringo Mogire Beam, by the cover by Sunny and Rosemi. So they did Sign and Mukuro Attack. And then a good friend of mine, Tsukuya, was in charge of the instrumental for Minna Miku Miku ni Shite Ageru. And I was in charge of mixing. I did the mixing for the concert segment and the prison break segment, as well as writing the music and doing the sound effects for the transitions, which was me sneaking around down in a city, as well as the little blue light reference. I would have loved to write more music. Unfortunately, I didn't have the time. I was given the required materials and files and everything very, very close to deadline and everything. But I made the most out of it, and I started panicking so hard when we were having a little bit of scuff near the beginning. So sorry about that. Hopefully it didn't take away from the experience. God, can you hear how fast I'm talking? I'm talking so freaking fast. It's like my mind is going 100 miles an hour. My oh me. I was stuttering all over the place, dude, because I was so nervous being in front of so many people that I look up to and admire. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But yeah. 3D debut. I had so much fun. Bye-bye.